Very warm namaste, everyone. Welcome to Death Se Dosti. In the last session, we actually revised all the possibilities of the fear factors, which leads to fear factors of death, which are basically the reasons behind being fearful of death. So, since that topic is over, I'm going to begin the new topic today, which is the quality of death. Many of us live very happily. We all work hard to make our life better, and we think that whatever we are doing is going to empower us to lead the better life. But do we ever think of dying happily or having a good quality of death? Have we ever wondered why do we never think of the quality of death? What is the quality of life? You will choose your office, your profession, your work, your school, your classes, your friends, your house. You will plan everything very beautifully to live happily, to live better. But do we ever plan to die better? To live to the fullest and die peacefully? क्यों नहीं आता हमारे दिमाग में ये क्वेश्चन कि हमें अगर अच्छे से खुल के जीना है तो हमें मृत्यु को भी तो खुल के प्राप्त होना चाहिए, हमें मृत्यु को भी तो अच्छे से खुशी खुशी प्राप्त होना चाहिए। तो क्यों ऐसे ख्याल हम लोगों के दिमाग में नहीं आते या हम ऐसा क्यों नहीं सोच पाते? बिकॉज हमारा जो द सिस्टम आवर कल्चर इज सच दैट वी डू नॉट इवन लाइक डेथ. So dying peacefully and happily is far-fetched. We never even think of of this word called death. तो जब सोचेंगे ही नहीं हम इसके बारे में तो फिर प्लानिंग तो बहुत दूर की बात है, कैसे ही होगी. So my concern is here is that we all plan it beautifully and live to the fullest as well. आप सब लोगों को हमारे भारतीय नव वर्ष की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं एंड आई विश यू ऑल अ वेरी हैप्पी नवरात्रि एज वेल. आज बहुत इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट डे फॉर अस ऑल दैट वी हैव अ न्यू ईयर एज वेल एज द फर्स्ट डे ऑफ नवरात्रि. सो आप सब लोगों को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. अब हम चूज़ करते हैं कि हमें कैसा जीवन व्यतीत करना है. जैसे हम सोचते हैं वैसे ही वी शुड चूज टू डाई वेल. कैसे होता है ये प्रैक्टिस आती कैसे है? सो दिस इज व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस टुडे इन डिटेल एंड आई एम श्योर दैट you all will be able to absorb a little bit of it. And if you have any questions, you're most welcome to ask in between or send me DM after the session. So everyone wants to live well, but how do you die well? Some deaths are good and some are bad. You must have seen even in your own circle or in your own family that some people die very peacefully and some are literally begging for death every day. On they say that he or she is on deathbed but still not getting the death. So how difficult or the painful that situation could be. वो सिचुएशन हमारी लाइफ में ना आए, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? And how do we plan good death? So let's discuss the death goals. Death goals क्या होते हैं? Death goals हमें set करने हैं, It is directly, your death goal or my death goal is directly proportionate to the quality, the way we live life. So death is directly proportionate to life that we live. और ये कैसे होता है? That I will explain in a bit. No two people in the family are same, right? We know that two people in the family cannot be same. They don't even think alike. They don't eat. They do not have great hobbies together. They do not want to even go to the same place. So there are differences in the same family. So no two people are same in the family as well. Similarly, no two people can have the same death. Very rarely you must have noticed that most of the people do not die the same death. So people can die in the same situation of the same cause, but still they do not die the same way. So let's talk about not dying the same way. Suppose in your family you're seeing some close relative suffering from heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or any other ailment which makes him or her get admitted in the hospital. So once you are admitted in the hospital, you are in doctor's hands. And what's going to happen to you next? You don't know. But before admitting in the hospital, do you notice the life pattern, the routine, the lifestyle of that person? So death is directly proportionate to the life that you lead. If you notice the pattern, eating pattern, sleeping pattern, lifestyle, exercise pattern, work, professional front, if you notice all of that of a person who's admitted in the hospital because of the heart attack or because of the brain hemorrhage, you will find out the reason why he or she is on a deathbed like this, in this pain, because he never lived thoughtfully. He or she might be an alcoholic or a chain smoker or someone who has never ever thought twice before ingesting anything in the mouth. जो जा रहा है वैसा ही शरीर बनाएंगे आप. तो इसीलिए if you are thoughtful of your eating habits, your exercise, your waking up routine, your sleep pattern, your work health, your mental health, and whatever you are ingesting in mouth, if you are thoughtful about it, what kind of thoughts are you putting in your mind, that also includes in your life. So if you're thoughtful about it, then you will definitely be able to overcome the stress that we feel at the time of demise. हार्ट अटैक से क्यों मृत्यु होगी? इच्छा मृत्यु क्यों नहीं प्राप्त हो सकती? You can choose to die, with your regular yogic practices. You can choose to die well. You can choose the time when you want to depart your body, when your soul wants to depart your body. So that is the strength in योग. अगर हम रेगुलर योग करेंगे तो हमें अपनी मृत्यु के बारे में भी ज्ञान होगा और ये अवेयरनेस के साथ ही आएगा. इट्स अ वेरी टफ प्रैक्टिस, बट वी कैन डेफिनेटली विन ओवर इट एंड वी कैन लर्न इट with practice. So, if we are not eating well, if we are not leading a great life, if we are not doing yoga sadhana or any form of great exercises, if you are not doing the right karma, living life to the fullest कह रहे हैं, लेकिन बहुत कुछ ऐसा है जो कि हमारी लाइफ से जुड़ा हुआ है और हम नहीं करते, तो फिर डेथ कैसे अच्छी आएगी? This is what we call as achieving the goal of death. So the goal is to be able to die peacefully, gracefully, and not suffer. प्रारब्धा भी होता है. Whatever karma you have done in the past life, that is your prarabdha. So accordingly you will get the results in the present life. So if your prarabdha is aligned with your present life, you will not suffer. But you must have seen few people suffering so much, even in the present life, despite doing the right karma. Maybe in the previous life their karma was not right, so that's why they are suffering in the present life. So I'm going to explain it to you in a very simple manner, that if you are leading a great life, not a life which abuses your body, a great yogic life, disciplined life, doing the right karma, you will not suffer at the time of death. Eating right, sleeping well, mental health, physical health, staying close to nature, balancing all the 5 elements of your body, which I have told you many times: fire, earth, water, sky, and air. So all these 5 elements, if we know we are balancing it well, we will not suffer of any ailment. If you're doing the right karma and able to sleep well at night, if you're honest with yourself and to the people around you, you will be able to have a sound sleep. So you will never catch any disease. If you are doing yog sadhana early morning or doing any sort of physical practice and taking care of your body, you will not suffer of any pain or joint pains or any degenerative symptoms even at the last stages of life. So say this is the only way to lead a better life and achieve the better death. मेडिटेशन कभी की नहीं और जिस समय प्राण निकल रहे हैं हे राम, तो इससे बेटर है कि जिस समय आप उस समय राम बोलें उससे पहले ही राम का ध्यान कर लें, राम का जाप कर लें. At the time of death, people say, "Oh God, please take care of me." So why can't we worship when we are alive? We can always do this meditation every day. That is what is known as living with awareness. If we practice every day the spirituality and the great way of life to, which is the yogic way of life, you will achieve great. And definitely, not only you will achieve great death, you will also live great life. हमेशा खुश रहेंगे, कंटेंट रहेंगे, पीसफुल रहेंगे, अपने साथ रहेंगे और खुश रहेंगे. खुश रहेंगे तो साधना के रास्ते पे लगेंगे. साधना का रास्ता लगेगा तो आपको और ज़्यादा ज्ञान मिलेगा, जिस तरीके से आपको एनलाइटनमेंट होती चली जाएगी. हाउ टू डाई पीसफुली, हाउ टू डाई हैप्पीली, हाउ टू एम्ब्रेस डेथ. So these are the practices, which you have to gradually pick up in life. Even your mind is eating your thoughts and the words that people speak around you. So what you are ingesting in your mind is also going to impact your life. Think about it, and if you have any questions or any kind of help if you need from me, I will be happy to do it. I'll be happy to support you. So I think on this note, I would like to just share a small story that, some yogi was invited to a housewarming of a family. And the entire family thinks that let's not invite Pandit because he is busy. So let's call a yogi this time. He will also bless us. So after worshipping his feet, welcoming him and doing all the rituals that they were supposed to do for the housewarming with perspective of yogi, they served him some food. He ate very little, and at the time of leaving, the entire family touched his feet and he gave them a blessing. What was the blessing? When the family was touching his feet, the entire family was there. The true blessing of a yogi was that may your father dies first, then you die first, and then your son. So the entire family was shocked, and they started looking at yogi with anger, because no one ever would bless or give such blessings before going on such happy day. So they were intrigued to know what exactly made him speak that. He said, I am a yogi. I live a very practical life and I live in present. So if you see the present situation, what if you die first before your dad? How would you feel? Or your son dies before you both, the dad and the grandfather. How would you feel? So if there is an untimely death in the family, everyone becomes devastated. So the real practical blessing that I have given you at the time of departure is that may you all have the death that you deserve. Timely death. अकाल मृत्यु, अनटाइमली डेथ ना हो आपके घर में. कितनी बड़ी बात है. इसमें क्या नाराज होने की बात है, या इसमें क्यों गुस्सा आएगा किसी को? Because you're not aware, because you're living as if we all are immortal, we all are permanent. So the day we realize and the day we understand the true real fact of life that we all are mortal, we will never ever be unhappy, and we'll always accept the real essence of life, which is being mortal. So, if we understand this, then why would we ever be upset if someone tells you that may your dad dies first, then you die, and then your kid dies? This is how it should happen. There should not be any अकाल मृत्यु in the family. तो इसमें नाराज़ होने की बात है ही नहीं, और इसमें रादर हमें एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए कि अकाल मृत्यु, अनटाइमली डेथ वी शुड नॉट हैव इन द फैमिली. टाइमली डेथ तो होगी ही ना, and the day we accept it, we'll be able to balance ourselves. We'll stay neutral at the time of demise of your own loved ones. So that is why it is important to understand the real essence of life. क्या है ऐसी practice जो which makes you calm your mind? I told you that the only practice which calms your mind is yoga and pranayam. Pranayam से we end up releasing the negative energy and inhaling the positive energy. If you sit under the sun for 15 minutes and do the pranayam breathing exercises well, you will feel the charge in you, the energy being elevated, and you will be so relaxed and balanced throughout the day. If you are balanced, you will be speaking only those words which make sense. And if you make sense, people will have the better alignment with you in life. And if you have a great alignment of people around you, you will also be content. So this is how you're manifesting your world by staying calm and by managing your energy as well. So I think it is very important that we all understand the importance of yoga, sadhana and pranayam. Breathing exercises are must to keep your mind at ease. So I am also a yoga coach, and if you are having any question related to yoga, sadhana or pranayam, you're most welcome to ask me, and I will also guide you to lead the better life. So meditation practice also makes you understand and accept the ups and downs in life beautifully. When you handle any situation in life gracefully, you become elevated. And when your thought process is different from everyone in the society, everyone around you, then you are accepted well because you give others a vision to live life in a different way, in yogic way. तो इसलिए इम्पॉर्टेंट है कि आप योग के रास्ते को अपनाते हुए अपने आप को एलिवेट करें हर दिन, और अपनी डेथ को बेटर अचीव करने की प्रयास करें. अकाल मृत्यु ना हो, अनटाइमली डेथ ना हो. यू शुड नॉट हैव अनटाइमली डेथ. यू शुड नॉट die of pain and any disease. You should be able to choose death instead of being a slave to death. So if you are able to do all of that, how would your life be? So the yoga sadhana and pranayam practice and meditation practice is the only way to make you achieve this goal, death goal. And pranayam, yoga, when you do yoga, your body opens up completely. योग साधना से आपकी चक्रास भी ओपन होते हैं और आपकी जो एनर्जी है वो एलिवेट होती है. एंड व्हेन यू आर एबल टू activate your chakras, you are more aware of your life, and you are more aware of the energies of the people around you. You will connect with better people, and if you are able to connect well, you start manifesting your world that. So your world, your universe starts attracting same vibrations that you release in the process of being a yoga practitioner. तो योगा प्रैक्टिस से आपको बहुत ज़्यादा लाइफ में एक एलिवेशन आएगा, एंड देन यू विल बी एबल टू एक्सेप्ट लाइफ वेरी ब्यूटिफुली, and you will be able to leave this mortal body peacefully. So since I have discussed enough on the death goals, if you have any questions, you're most welcome to ask. And if you want any kind of help in de-stressing yourself, or if you're suffering from any kind of illness in the body, you can discuss it with me and I'll try to answer your question. Either send me a message on Instagram, or you can just drop a message on WhatsApp on 8700127772. The clothes that I wear are all from Veda Designs, which is a sustainable clothing brand, and I basically believe in wearing only sustainable clothes. So, on this note, I would like to tell you all that this session is completely free of cost. There is no personal agenda behind it. I just want to give whatever I have learned in my spiritual journey to the entire society, so that people are also benefited from the little wisdom that I have gathered through my spiritual yoga sadhana. Thank you so much for watching the session, and I will see you on next Sunday at 8 p.m. I wish you all a great life ahead. Namaskar.